Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It is Thursday, June 8th. It is Indictment Thursday, June 8th. I was leaving work and getting some YouTube videos to listen to on my grind home. And 90-minute drive. Traffic was really heavy. And a banner came up on my phone from Brian Tyler Cohen saying that Trump was indicted. So my 90-minute drive was not so bad because I was just thumbing through different podcasts trying to get all the information I could absorb as I enjoyed this day where justice finally caught up with Mr. Trump again. Trigger warning, this is not a MAGA-friendly channel. If you're a MAGA supporter, you're probably already in a foul enough mood. You don't need to watch this and get even more pissed off. Sorry. But just got to say that he's a grown man and he made grown man decisions. He chose to break the law and he is now being held accountable. Let it play out. He'd have done the same thing if Obama did it or Hillary did it. You'd be telling us that. Okay. So, I just got done watching Kim's from In Two of You's broadcast. Saw Lena's quick little 2-minute blurb. Only heard a little bit of Meister Tarot. And I see that Lena and Dave have a joint reading that I'm dying to go watch. But I'm going to do my videos first. And then that'll be my guilty pleasure later tonight. So, again, I'll give a little bit of thanks to Spirit for not celebrating Donald Trump's downfall or his arrest, but just celebrating that somebody who has broken the law and has gaslit us and has been a danger to us in this country is now being held accountable and is going to face the consequences of their actions. Okay. So, first thing I want to throw on is, well, it's going to be fun, but how is Donald Trump feeling right now? I mean, I probably don't need to throw cards on that. I think we can all figure it out, right? He's something, but I'm sure he's already fundraising off of this. So let's see how's Donald feeling right now. Okay, the moon card. It's kind of, he put a post up on Truth Social saying he won the 2020 election and other stuff. He's either going crazy or he's trying to act like he's going crazy. I think he's also still in the dark because although he's been indicted, he doesn't know what the charges are. And that's driving him freaking bananas. Okay, let's get that back over here. Get this down. What else do we got? I'm going to move this back. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, he's pissed off at Biden. Now, Biden's kind of keeping a... That may not be Biden. This might be somebody else. I'll have to try and figure out that is. But I know that is Jack Smith's charges. That card came up a couple of times in the Jack Smith reading, as I recall. And that was... I looked at that card and I stopped and I looked at y'all and said, he's going for it. And he went for it. He did all right. And I think I even said he was going to do it quickly. And he sure as heck did. Okay. So... Oh, and there's the death card. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, so as a signifier card, we have the moon card. There's some mystery still. He doesn't know what the indictments are. And he's saying crazy stuff. He is going absolutely bananas. This has got to be reality shattering, I think is the best way to put it. I forget who I was listening to on one of the many podcasts. And they were talking about Earth 1 and Earth 2. Making the comment that it appears that Jack Smith is on Earth 1 with the rest of us. Donald Trump's Earth 2 just had a meteor crash into it. And it's an extinction level event type meteor. How do I know that? Because the death card is on the bottom of it. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. They're going to get him on these charges. And it's, I believe they're going to go for the espionage charge. And currently with the espionage charge, even though it goes up to 10 years, he probably won't get 10 years because you don't always get the max, even if you're the president and you committed espionage against the U.S. government. But one of the provisions in there is you cannot hold public office. or federal office or something along those lines. Now, that has not been challenged in court. And Trump is most likely the type of person to challenge it if he were to win the election. So it won't stop him from running, but it's going to be another hurdle for him to overcome during election time. Okay, central under the moon is Jack Smith in this investigation. He went for it, and he's charging ahead, full steam ahead. That he not only has rent-free in Trump's mind, he is the meteor that hit his world. I think this card in this case, this is Donald Trump losing all emotional control. He's going to try and stir up people's emotions in a negative way. You know, he's going to want his base to rise up and riot, and you know, he's going to try and rile them up, which is why he's actually the one that released the announcement that he was going to be indicted and had to show up at court on Tuesday. The government didn't say that. Trump said that because he wants to get ahead of that story, rile up his base, and get them moving. Also, on the other side underneath this is the Nine of Cups. This is Trump himself, you know, again, sitting there with his documents behind him. He's going to try and still make a deal with the DOJ. You know, I heard somebody on, again, another podcast, and forgive me, and I only say that because I'm not giving credit to whoever I heard it from, made the comment that one of the deals he might make is, well, if you drop these charges, I'll tell you where all the other documents are. I'll give you all the documents that you're missing. And those 9 cups could be all those documents. And I think he thinks he still has that ace up his sleeve. This is his ace in the hole, that he can offer something of value to get out of this. But Jack Smith and the government ain't playing. And Trump doesn't get that because everybody in his world, everybody who he thinks everybody thinks like him, which means everything's transactional. He doesn't understand idealism. So he probably can't understand why Jack Smith just won't play ball with him. And to Trump, this is okay. Jack Smith got the best of me. I'll give you these documents and you let me out. And then when Jack Smith doesn't say yes to that, he's going to be really confused because in his mind, he's kind of let Jack Smith win, even though Jack Smith doesn't deserve to win. But Jack Smith, for some reason, has the audacity to want more than just that. And that's going to infuriate Trump because he doesn't understand why Jack Smith has to rub it in and humiliate him in this process. And Trump's just not getting it. He's never been held accountable in his life, and he's now being held accountable, and he doesn't understand how come he can't just deal his way out of this situation. Okay, I throw on Jack Smith, but I think last time I threw him, he's already moving on to the next case, and I think he's supremely confident in what he's done. So I'm going to move on to the events that are going to unroll this weekend. What's going to happen this weekend leading up until Tuesday's arraignment? Anything going to go on in Trump world, around the world? Let's see what happens. What's going to happen over the next few days from Friday through Monday? Okay, there's going to be offers. There's going to be offers made, offers of value. Okay, so of course, Trump's Trump's going to grift. Give me the monies. I need money. I need money. I need money to fight this horrific witch hunt. And I think he's going to try and agitate, but it's not the tsunami that he wants it to be. This is a leaving card, going to calmer waters. But I think to me it's like Donald's trying to stir up the waters, and it's not working. Don't be surprised if you hear some news about Melania and Barron, because there's a woman and a child in this boat, and they might distance themselves from Trump, or maybe his family members distance themselves from him. But my poll would be Melania and Barron. I think again Trump's going to try and stir up the stuff, though. In the past is the Sun card, of course. I'll throw all the cards. Current is the celebration card. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Overarching is the victory card. Lesson to be learned is the Four of Coins. Outcome is the Moon card with the evaluation card of the Seven of Coins underneath it. Okay, so why am I laughing so much? Because sometimes, this is like the play school edition of tarot. Spirit's making it really, really easy on me. So thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's nice to have an easy reading. In the past is the Sun card. I don't have to explain that too much, do I? The truth is coming out. The truth has been revealed. Everybody's there to see it. And that's led to this current situation that Trump finds himself in. Current situation. People are celebrating. Justice has arrived. It's been such a long time coming. Watching this guy just commit 5 felonies a day. And everybody just getting away with it. And there was no accountability. And nobody was stopping him. It was just so depressing to watch. Because it just made it seem like, what's the point in being a law-abiding citizen? There's no punishment for being a crook. So what do we get now? We finally get our victory. We finally are going to see somebody who's a wealthy, powerful white man be held accountable. And being held accountable by other powerful, wealthy white men. But in this case, Jack Smith's a government worker. But he's going to be a champion of the people. And we now are in the throes of a victory, a huge victory for us. And that's what it feels like. It feels like a victory and a celebration. The lesson to be learned is the Four of Pentacles. This one, I think the government's going to try and make sure that things are locked down tight as far as information goes from leaks from them, but they'll also consider whether or not they have to put information out there to counteract misinformation. But this is also going to be keeping an eye on large gatherings of people to see, as Trump tries to whip up a mob, they're going to look to see if a mob actually gets whipped up. And if it does, they're going to put a lot of resources on it really quickly because they are not going to have another January 6th event. That is not happening on this watch. Outcome? The Moon card again. Okay, so I think Trump's just going to be crazy over the weekend. And we're going to find out more details over the weekend. Maybe not much, but we'll find out more details over the weekend. But it's Tuesday when that information gets revealed. Again, underneath it all is the Seven Pentacles. In this whole thing, Trump's going to fundraise, and Melania and Barron might leave, or he tries to whip up stuff. There's this whole evaluation. Trump's is trying to evaluate his situation. He's trying to evaluate if he can raise money off of it. He's trying to evaluate if he can cut a deal with it. He's trying to evaluate how his base is reacting to it. You can expect that he is going to go after the MAGA supporters in Congress and see who his allies are and who's going to support him. And he'll offer things of value in order to get that support. He wants turmoil. He wants chaos because that's what he thrives in. But he doesn't thrive in a really structured environment. So he tries to drag everybody to chaos. Okay. Describe the mood to me on Tuesday when the indictments are unsealed, the charges are read. What's going to happen on Tuesday? Or when the charges are read. I'm assuming that's Tuesday. The source of the information is Trump, and Trump is not a good, reliable source of information. I did hear some of the mainstream media, like NBC or ABC, say that they were able to confirm the story that he was being indicted and expected to be at the court on Tuesday. But if it was just solely Trump, take it with a grain of salt. All right, so what's going to happen on Tuesday? Tuesday. I can imagine your guys' your bells are just blowing up. Everybody's got to get a post-it on here. It's exciting times. Okay, come on down. Let's see what's going to happen on Tuesday. Oh, hello, Donald. Welcome to jail. We've been waiting for you. Yep. You've been working in the shadow. We've been working in the shadows for a long time, but now it's opening day. Okay, so basically what this card's telling me is that this is the Department of Justice, the FBI. These are all the people who've been doing this investigation are now welcoming. It's opening day. Tuesday is opening day. All the work they've been doing, all the hard work, all the behind the scenes work that they've been doing is finally paying off. And it's Tuesday we're going to see the fruits of their labor. That's when we get to see the charges. And probably conspiracy, probably obstruction, probably the Espionage Act, and maybe different flavors of those type of things. In the past is the Knight of Pentacles. They've been going forward with offers to Trump, trying to get that thing of value back, and he keeps ignoring them. So they went out and gathered information and gathered the things of value that they needed for opening day. Current situation, King of Cups. Okay, again, I don't think I would put Jack Smith as the King of Cups. I think this is going to be Donald. Donald's going to be quite emotional about this. He's just going to be raging. He might even be crazy. Is he truly crazy? Well, yeah. But is he also trying to do an act to come across as crazy? To try and avoid prison by pleading insanity or something like that. But he is trying, again, he might be crazy, but he's also trying to stir up people's emotions. The overarching energy is the Queen of Swords. I wonder if it's a female judge. This could be a female judge that's overseeing the case. I don't know if it is or is not, but long and short of it, yeah, this is going to be just the government's cut and dry. Here are your 7 charges, and they are severe. Followed by the King of Swords. Oh, you don't mess with Jack Smith. You don't mess with Jack Smith. He is just going to flay you alive. Outcome. There's that deal again where Trump is trying to cut a deal. He's trying to, he'll plead not guilty. He'll want to be released on his own recognizance. He'll want to meet with the Justice Department. Can't we cut a deal? And then the Knight of Wands. The judge will probably move things forward at a slow but reasonable pace. So, opening day, welcome to court. We've been working our butts off trying to get you here. We tried getting the documents from you. You wouldn't get them back. We tried saying please and pretty please. You wouldn't do it. So we went out and got them ourselves. And we got information to prosecute you. Now, you're all upset and you're trying to turn up the temperature again on society. But the judge ain't playing, and she's going to read off those charges and might tell you to knock it the heck off. Lesson to be learned, you don't mess with Jack Smith. The man is an assassin. Outcome, you're going to try and cut a deal. You're going to try and fundraise off of these poor people, and you're going to try and cut a deal on that. Okay. Anything else I want to throw on that? I think that is enough for now. That kind of covers the big moments, I believe, for all of us. I don't expect anything wild to happen, but if stuff starts looking interesting, I'll throw on it. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoy your Indictment Day on June 8th. Mark it in your calendar so you go out for beers every year hereafter and celebrate justice finally arriving on the scene. It's been a long, arduous road. For those folks who are watching this who have suffered through gaslighting, and I know a lot of you have in some way, shape, or form, you know what I'm talking about when I say it feels so good when the person who's been gaslighting is now finally going to be held to account and that truth is going to come out. Because this whole time you start doubting. You're wondering if you're the only sane person around. Turns out, yeah, you were. The other person was crazy, but they just were lying and doing anything they could to fool people. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your evening. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great one. Take care.